Good morning, guys. It's week 2 of virtual learning, and I just wanted to share an overview video with you to help you understand what the goal is for this week and just give you a couple of reminders. First thing, makeup work. If you look at your grade on Skyward and you don't like what you see and there's some assignments you want to make up, I will take any makeup work up until Wednesday. Okay, so anything that you're missing, anything that maybe you didn't do very well on, turn it in by Wednesday. Send me a reminder, send me an email like, hey, I just turned this in. Make me accountable. That way I can grade it and put it in the grade book and change that for you. Okay, number 2, you will not have school on Friday. Okay, which I know is weird because you're not technically in school right now, but you will not have school on Friday. So any work that you have virtually assigned, make sure you get it in on Thursday because it's Good Friday. So we do not have school even though it's online, okay? So I wanted to share a couple of things that I've posted on Classroom. There's 3 things that I posted so far, and I'm gonna post your daily question after this. So when you look at your stream, the first thing you'll see is this virtual learning week 2, okay? I know it's a lot. You have the weekly overview. It gives you everything that you need to do that this week. It gives you the week 2 assignment, which I'll explain in just a second, Humans of Amarillo PowerPoint, and then your Quick Write rubric, which directly relates to this PowerPoint, okay? So when you open up this weekly overview, it's probably gonna take my computer just a second. It's gonna tell you everything that you need to do for this week. With that being said, your Quick Write looks a little bit different. Your assignment looks a little bit different. When you start today on Monday the 6th, you're gonna watch this video, which you're doing right now. You'll look at the week 2 assignment, which I'll explain to you in just a second, and the Human of Amarillo slideshow, and then you'll brainstorm for your Quick Write, which is that Amarillo slideshow, okay? These are both due on Thursday, April the 9th, all right? Tomorrow, I may or may not post a video depending if y'all need clarification on the assignment. You'll start working on your Quick Write. This is just a suggestion. You don't have to start on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we'll have that Google Meets at either 10 o'clock from 10 to 11 or 2 p.m. from 2 to 3. If you have questions on the assignment or just want to chat, you'll have another daily question. And then Thursday is the big day this week. You'll turn in the week 2 assignment. I'll explain it here in just a second. And the Quick Write, okay, both on Classroom by 11:59 on Thursday, okay? You'll also have the Quick Write rubric, which is attached in this material. It's also linked here. It's also linked on your assignment. So when you go back, you'll have access to that as well. I'll explain it here in just a second. So if we go back to your stream, you have all the material posted here that you can just view, okay? When you see this assignment, everybody has been assigned a copy. Thank you, Cooper, for already turning it in, okay? And on the instructions, you are picking a person, okay? So as it loads, I'll kind of explain it to you. You did Humans of New York last week. You read different stories, you saw different pictures, you read the captions on Instagram or on the website. Now you're picking somebody who inspires you, or maybe somebody that you don't know as well as you want to, or maybe somebody that you love and you just want to talk to a little bit during this quarantine time, and you're going to interview them, and then you're going to create your own Humans of Amarillo, which is very similar to Humans of New York, okay? So when you see this, we just talked about this. You've analyzed a variety of photos. We've discussed different perspectives. We've related to real life accounts of strangers, okay? Now you are going to capture a photo as well as an interview, and that's this assignment for a Human of Amarillo, okay? You're gonna complete one slide, which we'll talk about next, okay, that you'll insert into that Humans of Amarillo assignment by 11:59 on Thursday, okay? This is your main assignment this week, and it's 2 parts. So your requirements, first, you need to find a person that you feel you can interview confidently, okay? They can be a friend, they can be someone you don't know well, they can be a coworker, and you will need to create 5 interview questions below and then write their answers, which I'll show you all in just a second. Then you need to have a photo of the person you will be interviewing. This is key. Their face does not have to be in it. If they don't want their face in it, or they want to turn their back to you, or they want their shoe in there, that's fine, okay? The person that you choose can be immediate family, so meaning somebody that lives in your house with you, your mom, your dad, your siblings, okay? It can be your friends, they can be your teammates, a family member or a friend that you've lost touch with, etc. Here's your only rule. they cannot be in your class period. So if you're in my second period class, you cannot choose somebody else that's in second period. If you're in my seventh period class, you cannot choose somebody else that's in seventh period. You can pick somebody who's not in your English class, but I do not want anybody who's doing a classmate in English, okay? You need to have 2 symbols on your slide that represent the person that you've interviewed. We'll talk about that in just a second. And then on your slide, you're gonna need to incorporate their picture, the symbols, and their story into a description on the slide, okay? If you do not feel comfortable interviewing someone, you can take their picture and then create the story for them. If there's somebody that doesn't really want to be interviewed, or it's a stranger that you see, or it's somebody in your curbside to go, and you just want to snap a picture, which I know y'all do on Snapchat anyways, then you can create their story for them, okay? You have a link to the PowerPoint. I'll open that and then we'll go over it in just a second. You have it linked there. You have it linked on your material. You have multiple options to click on it, okay? Here are your 5 interview questions. You'll write the questions. You'll put the answers. That way we have a little bit of background before we look at the slide. And then you'll click turn in when you're finished, okay? This assignment and the slide are both due on Thursday, April 9th at 11:59 p.m., okay? So you'll have this that you have access to on Classroom, right? So we clicked on here, make sure you turn it in. If you don't click that turn in button, but you do it, I'll have no idea, okay? For this assignment, you have all been assigned the same slideshow, okay? And then you need to put it in to the actual Google slide, and you'll see what I mean here in just a second. So, when you see this Humans of Amarillo, you have a reminder of what the slides must include, okay? It has your name, as well as the person that you interview, their name, a picture of them, the 2 symbols, and their story, okay? You can import it different ways, and I can do a video for this tomorrow if you all need to see it. You can right-click and copy your slide and paste it into the slideshow, oops, or you can go to File and import a slide like we've done before for your vision board, okay? I've posted some examples for y'all in previous classes. It has a picture, 2 symbols, and a description, okay? You'll be able to see these and have access to them. It says who the author was. See, so like for this one, they didn't have an actual picture of their face. That's fine. Sometimes it's coworkers, okay? All of them have one thing in common. It has the name, the interviewer's name, 2 symbols, a description, and a picture, okay? And so for second period, you have your own slideshow. 7th period, you have your own slideshow, and you're gonna insert your slide after this one, okay? So you'll be able to insert it here, and then we'll be able to see everybody's Human of Amarillo, all right? On Thursday, your daily question will ask you about this PowerPoint, okay? So like what Human of Amarillo stood out to you, or what did you learn about your Human of Amarillo, different things like that. And that way we can kind of reflect and have that dialogue that we had last week in the quick writes, okay? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Remember the daily question, that counts as your attendance, okay? I'm gonna post the one for Monday here in just a second. Remember, school is out on Friday, so you won't have any assignments due, you won't have any daily question for me. Everything is due on Thursday, just like always. Both assignments, the week 2 assignment, including the question and answer, and then the Google slide showing the interview of your person on a slide format, kind of like Humans of New York. You have examples to look at. And then Google Meets on Wednesday. You have the option at 10 a.m. A lot of you aren't early morning risers, so probably the 2 p.m. option is better for you. I'm on there for about an hour. If you want to meet anytime outside that, we can get on that Google link at any time between 9 and 11, and then again from 1 to 3. We can message through Remind. We can message through email. I mean, any way that I can help y'all, let me know, okay? Every time you turn in a daily question, I'm responding back and returning those back to you so that you can see them on Classroom, so you can keep up with your grades as well, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know. I know that's a little bit more this week than it was last week. We're gonna transition after this week into research of conspiracy theories and documentaries and things that y'all are interested in, and kind of talking about how to figure out what a reliable source is and how to intertwine sources to prove your point and things like that. So we'll be talking about that next week. I'll post a video again next week explaining the assignments. If you need another video to explain this assignment in depth, let me know. I'll probably send out a reminder as well asking y'all to respond back. So if you think of something, please let me know. I'm here for y'all. I miss y'all. I know that it's a little bit longer than what we thought, but I'm hoping that we're back in May. Okay, I'm hoping that we're back in May. If you need anything, please let me know. See y'all.